Hi guys, it's Debbie from Resin Hut. I hope you guys have all been keeping well. Guys, I just firstly want to just apologize for it being so long between my last video and this one. I won't go into the whole thing and bore you, but as you know, I fly for a living. Moving into this new house, especially when the back doors are falling off and things like that. It's been an uphill struggle, and obviously being new to commuting as well, that's taken its toll on me. I then got COVID and I was extremely sick with COVID. Started getting over it after about sort of 5 or 6 days, the worst of it, and then my partner came down with it as well. He was actually worse than me, so I was playing doctor to him for about a week. He couldn't actually physically get out of bed, so it was quite concerning. But on a lighter note, I'm back to my bouncing self again. I'm healthy, I'm happy. I got my 50% contract with my work, which means I do a revolving 3-week on, 3-week off roster. And it has completely changed my life for the better. So that is pretty much my reasons for not uploading earlier. And I'm going to stick to that. Anyway, guys, as I said, on a lighter note, I have still been working in my studio, but I've just been more experimenting more than anything, bringing more products in, learning about them, how they work, etc., etc. Now, the one product that is old to the market, but it's new to me, you guys might even work with it already, I don't know. But I bought these. They're called, I'm gonna slaughter the name. Is it Pebbly? I don't know. I bought these actually about 1.5 years ago, and they've just literally been sitting. That's them there. It's a pack of 3. You can get all the different types. You can do it on, you can work with them, you can put it on glass, stained glassing, things like that. And I don't know why I just didn't bring them out sooner. Now, my son is obsessed with Spiderman, so I wanted to do something for him, for a surprise for him. And I wanted to bring Jesmonite and epoxy in together. So this is what I've done. Guys, please excuse the webbing on this. This was an absolute disaster. This was my first ever attempt, and I haven't actually put the epoxy over this either. Needless to say, my son actually loves it. I was quite surprised about that. But these are my first 2 attempts, and as you can see, the webbing is terrible. And the other thing that I noticed was, especially also in this one, the white outline of the sticker, really annoying. Didn't like that at all. So I'm still going to finish these off and give them to him because he wants them. I also then tried for a 3rd time about a week ago, put the sticker on, and again I was really upset. I should have cut around there and got rid of the white. That's even worse on this. This is just a plain epoxy. I've got to obviously do the coating over that. If you are going to be working with stickers, guys, the one thing I will say is do a test run. Make sure that they're all waterproof. I know that these are because I've worked with them before. So today I wanted to do something a little bit more realistic. So I pre-made these because otherwise this video would be like 5 hours long. Pre-made these, and these were 100 together. They were 100 of the liquid and 250 of the powder. I used 6 grams of the black to get that beautiful pitch black color. The reason I've done them black is, well, Spider-Man's web's white, so I thought let's try and be a little bit more realistic, but I wanted that contrast in color. So I made these yesterday, and bubbles are terrible, but I don't worry about the bottom, I worry about the top because I put cork on the bottom. Now guys, I want to show you my new toy. I'm so excited. I decided to buy this little beauty. This is it's actually for dentists, believe it or not. I'm going to pronounce it, I think it's Jintai they call it, that's the make. What's it, Jintai, Jintai, that's how I would pronounce it. Now the dentists use it for doing their molds. So when they do the molds for the teeth and things like that, and they're using like a special silicone that you can put in the mouth, they put their molds on here, then they vibrate it, get the bubbles to the top, and they've got the perfect mold. Well, I thought, if that's the case, then why can't I use it for Jesmonite? Because silicone is obviously a little bit of a more slushy type mixture, but it's also thick. And Jesmonite's actually thinner than some silicone, so I'm going to give it a bash. I did a little bit of research on YouTube, and I actually found a young lady. She works with concrete, and she uses this. And she was actually given, I think it was given to her by her sister-in-law or sister who works in a dentistry place, and that's how my little mind started working. So I'm going to turn it on for you, and I'm going to show you guys just how much. I'm not going to hold it, but if you do happen to go down this route, don't ever let your mold go, because it'll go everywhere, and you can see by all of this. So this is on the lowest setting. As you can see, quite potent. Now, when I did these molds, I forgot about my retarder, so I was only able to put the mixed paste onto that in the jug, and because it was already hardening, I didn't have time to then put the mold with the tray on there. Well, it would have just gone hard while it was still vibrating on the pad. Hence the reason why I've got holes under there. This one I did, however, again, there's still a few little bubbles on there, or little holes, but like I said, I put a cork backing on so I don't worry. But the thing that impressed me the most was how flawless this is. So anyway, guys, today I'm going to be doing a spider web, hopefully more like that, because I think I got it a little bit better in that. But I'm going to be using a product called, see if I can get this right, Peblo, I think it's right. I've had these for about a year and a half, and just not used them. I've just, I had so many other projects on the go that I just left them. Now, they come in a pack of 3. Guys, they are quite pricey. I think I paid about £14, £15 for this pack, and they're only 20 ml each. But guys, they do go a long way, because I've done quite a bit of work with them, and as you can see, there's still quite a bit left. I wanted to put a white webbing on this, so I bought a white one, and we're going to give that a go. The other thing that I didn't want was this white going around, and with the black background, that's really going to show up. So I will take my sticker, and I will be cutting out the white as much as I can of the white around there. I'm hoping I don't destroy the sticker. So guys, other things that I've been doing and I wanted to show you is, this is what you can pretty much do with this, because it's such a thin container at the top. You can see how thin it is. You can pretty much draw with it. Now, I'm no artist, but that's one of the projects that I've got. I've got about 6 on the go at the moment. That's one of the projects I've got. So I've done all the Peblo drawings. I've done little spider webs. I've done little brickwork. Like I said, it's nothing spectacular, but that's the type of things you can do with this, and it's absolutely amazing. This is the finished product, guys. As you can see, it goes beautifully, absolutely beautifully into the epoxy. You can see that. You can see the little works on it. I love it. This one I wasn't that impressed with. I didn't quite get the brickwork right, but I was, these two are my, I think these two are my favorite. I love the red and the pink. So really pretty, and obviously I'm going to make these into little keychains. So that is it, guys. That's pretty much how this stuff works. So right, my plan is, I'm going to get the sticker. I'm going to pause it quickly while I cut the sticker out to try and get this video a little bit shorter than my normal stupidly long. I will put the sticker in. We're then going to do the webbing around the sticker. It takes about 1 to 2 hours. I normally generally leave it a couple of hours for this paint to dry before I then do my top coat of epoxy. And then we'll come back tomorrow and I'll show you the finished product, and you can let me know what you think. So guys, hang tight and I will be back shortly. Okay guys, so I'm back. Wow. My specialized little cutter I broke a few days ago, so I had to do this with scissors. So pretty much made the job 100 times harder than what it had to be. But that is the finished product. So I think still a few little bits of white and sort of here, and the really sort of intricate details, I just couldn't get that out. But I think with the webbing, you're not really going to notice that once it's up. And again, here with this little finger, I just couldn't get in with the scissors. It's just not they're just not the proper tool for the job. And then that's the other one. So guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and reposition this camera so I can sort of have it facing down whilst I put this Peblo on. So give me 2 seconds guys, and I will be back. Right guys, I'm back. So I've tried to angle this as best as I can. My stand is one of those spring stands where you've got to sort of try and adjust it. So this, you can really see now there's a couple of little white spots, obviously where I couldn't get to with the scissors, but overall I'm happy with it. So as far as I remember, the webbing obviously starts at an angle, so you're going to need to, let's see if I can do this. I'm going to obviously have to, I will try and keep this an angle as much as I can guys. So you've got to just do sort of small ones around like that. If I go really quiet guys, it's because I'm really trying to concentrate here. Like I said, I'm definitely by no means an artist. At the moment it doesn't look like much, but let's get all the way around to the end like that. And then all you're going to do is do exactly the same thing, but obviously they're going to start getting slightly bigger, because obviously it's almost like when you run a 800 meter or 400 meter, the inside track is obviously shorter than the outside track, guys, if that makes sense. It does to me. Right, so again we're going to do it again, and we're just going to go round like that. I'm not doing enough of the white, so I might just have to go over this. You can see where it's sort of, I've touched the actual Jesmonite, so I just want to tidy that up. So again, you just go round like that. And still in, yep, there you go. Just making sure that it's still in focus as I turn it around. Turn it. Right, you can see it's sort of slightly, the little, I don't know how to explain it, the little loops are just that ever so slightly bigger. But like I said guys, this is not, I'm not an artist guys. I really battle with anything freehand. I'm okay when I've got something structured. Obviously yeah, you're going to have to come to a stop sort of about there. So we'll go around to the bottom again. I just want to just, right, and then again we're going to go bigger. A real big swoop there. And we're going to stop there. Now we'll start again here. And it'll end there. Might be able to just do a little bit there. There you go. And then we'll start again here. Oh, I need to be squeezing this just a little bit, fraction a bit more. I've got a little bit there, but I'll just wipe that off in a second. I finally got the squeezing right. And then we'll just do a little one here. And then we're just going to fill in the corners now, guys. So we're just going to start there and just do that and that, just to make sure you get all the corners, just to make it look as realistic as possible. It doesn't sort of have to be a loop type thing, but it's just got to, well, you can see what I'm doing. I'm not very well at explaining this, guys. I do apologize. Now I'm just going to go over where it's sort of, I didn't squeeze it enough. Let's see, we've got here as well. Let's have a look. There you go. Right, so you can pretty much see the web's looking nothing like a web at the moment. But anyway, and then guys, all you're going to do is you're going to take your Peblo piece and you're just going to just pull it, still squeezing as well. You still got to obviously get some more of the paint to come out, but not as much as what you do when you do the circle, the webbing. Don't look too bad there. This is where it'll look a little bit better because obviously it gets bigger. There. And you bring it all the way to the top. And I'm just going to wipe that. And then there to the top again. And all the way to the top. And almost done that side. Can you see how the webbing sort of gets bigger there than what it is on the smaller one? It's just a natural thing. As you go out, it just looks bigger. Didn't quite get it on this little piece here. I think obviously it just takes practice. I mean, like I said, this is what, my third time now, so I'll get there in the end. It looks a lot better if you can see sort of on the corners where it really opens out, like that space there is a lot bigger than the first space. Just want to just quickly do up here. Just fill in little pieces I've missed. Just go along here. There you go. And guys, that is it. So I don't know what you think of it, guys. Obviously, be kind. It's my third attempt at this, and I know that, as the saying goes, practice makes perfect. Just want to just try and wipe this little bit up here. There you go. So guys, that's the not quite finished product, but that's the product. I mean, I might actually just land up doing a bit of webbing sort of in these black spots here, because you can actually go over this, over the sticker with this as well. I think that might be a little bit more realistic. Let me quickly do that. So let's give that a go. Right, just going to go, I think it's going to be very small. That. That's a bit better. I don't know about you, but I think that's actually nicer. I like that. And then we're just going to come down onto his finger, because I want it to be like it's shooting out of his finger. And then just go up again. And then it's obviously going to be less as you go down. And then just very small one there. Yeah, definitely glad I did that. That's, like I said, guys, I'm not an artist, but with it being such a thin nib, you can really see it now. It makes it just that little bit easier to work with. I'm going to pull this down and just do that. So it's sort of bringing the finger into the web itself. And we'll do this as well. Just do a little one here. That one's fine, and let's just come back here. Don't really want to go onto the face, so let's just start here. Little one there. Oh, squeezed out a little bit too much there. And we'll just do it like that. There you go. Let's just do another one here. A little one here. And guys, I'd say I'm happy with that. Right. And that's it, guys. So getting there, guys. I'm getting there. I'm obviously not going to film the other one because it's quite time consuming, but you get the picture, literally. And with this now, I need to leave this for about 2 hours to dry completely. And once it's dry, we won't show you the because all I do is I put about 20 milliliters, or sorry, 20 grams of epoxy resin on top of that, just to protect it, because obviously it's going to be raised. And then obviously with the sticker as well, you don't really want to be putting, even though it's waterproof, over time, as you know, it'll start damaging the sticker and it'll scrape it. So I'm going to show you the finished product, and I will be back in a couple of hours and I'll show you what it looks like. Obviously the epoxy won't be dry, but you'll get an idea of what it looks like with the epoxy over. It just gives it that beautiful shine, and it just really lifts the colors as well. So anyway, guys, I will be back for you in a couple of hours and I will show you what the finished product looks like. So I'll see you then. Hi guys, I'm back. So I decided to leave it until the next day. I've kept my gloves on because obviously it's not 100% cured yet. It's been about sort of 17 hours. But I wanted to show you other few things that I did in the meantime. This has been sitting on for ages now, and I thought I would just finish them off. So guys, this is now the finished product. I haven't obviously put the felt on yet because I'm waiting for this to be 100% dry. But as you can see, the colors are really popping in that. I did come back later because I realized I'd missed this little section here and just filled that in. So that's the first one. And then I actually prefer this one. I like the fact that with it being a hexagon, it's obviously almost like a round, isn't it? So it just looked more realistic with the webbing. So I think my coasters for my Spidermans are going to be on these from now on. Now this one here, let's just get that out. Just got to be very careful because, like I said, it's not 100% cured yet. Very carefully take that out. And that is the epoxy one. Obviously, again, I said a bit disappointed I didn't cut that out, but it is what it is. Can't change that now, but absolutely loving that. And as I said to you yesterday with these paints, I didn't have enough epoxy to do all of them, so I've just did one of them just to give you an idea of what it looks like. And as you can see, it's epoxy's really covered that and done a beautiful job on it. So really happy with that one. It's lovely and cute. Now, the other thing that I have done, just pop these down very carefully there, is I finished off some of these. Now, again, I've used the same paint as what I did yesterday. I'm going to sort of the name again, Peblo paint, and just use the different colors that I had just to do some of these letterings. And the nice thing about it is it gives it like a little ridge, so the epoxy colors and that don't blend past the line if you've done the line high enough. And that's it. That's one of the ones I didn't really like that much. But yeah, I'm pleasantly happy with that, and that's obviously the other one. So with these, obviously you can see I've done I did a very bottom layer, thin bottom layer, and then I then put this in and then just filled it up with different pieces. It's my first time I've done this, so I was pleasantly surprised at how it's come out. That one's come out actually quite happy with that one actually. But yeah, this just gives you an idea what, you know, the versatility of this stuff. This one I thought I'd do a bit of a manly keychain, because a lot of the guys, when I do sell my stuff at the markets, they come and they look, and obviously they're all very girly. So I've tried to keep this as neutral gender as possible. And I just did 3 of them just to see how they would come out. And yeah, obviously I've got to do a little bit of carving, etc., to get where the overflow's gone. But yeah, I'm really happy with those. I think they're more manly, shall we say. I didn't have enough time to do all of these, but yeah, just very plain, very pretty. Now this one here, guys, I bought this, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it correctly. Is it Washi Tape? I just bought quite a few reels. You get them in different thicknesses, and you can use it with resin as well. And I just did a trial one yesterday, because this actually arrived whilst I was doing it. So I'll get this out if it comes out. Yeah, so I haven't really done a very good job on that one. I've got to cut this, and then obviously I've got to do a top coat there to cover, because obviously I think I should have actually put it the other way around, but it doesn't matter. That's pretty much what that one looks like. And then I'll just do a top coat there, because I've noticed the sticky. I should have actually put a little bit of epoxy, then put it down, and then done it, but I was too impatient. So there you go, that's that one there. Like I said, you can do the whole lettering or just a little bit of the lettering. Totally up to you. Like I said, art is in the eye of the beholder, or beauty, I should say. And yeah, I'm quite happy with these, the way they've come out. I just wanted to do something different for keychains, really. This one's really overflowed. They joined together. Oh, look, hi. Oh, there you go. Right, so that's pretty much it, guys. I'll say my farewells to you. But overall, like I said, these were the main things that I wanted to do. And I was, as you can see, I was really happy with them. They're lovely. It's really made the Spiderman sticker pop as well. And actual fact, I think the white's actually toned down a little bit, but I like that. I wasn't expecting it, but that's the first time I've really tried it and actually put the epoxy over. But yeah, I think that these will be quite popular. Actually, a little bit of finicky things to do with the stickers and the webbing and that. But yeah, even though the white's showing, I even like this little one. I might just send this down to my son as well, because then he's got loads of different coasters he can pop all over the house. But anyway, guys, I hope you learned something from it as I was learning to do it, and we're learning together, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, guys, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. So as I said previously, I'm hoping that I can start doing these videos more frequently now that I've got a little bit more spare time on my hands. But if there's any questions or anything that you want to ask, please, guys, just drop it in the comments below, and I will try and answer it. If I don't know, you know me, guys, I'm very honest and upfront. I will say I don't know, and I'll try my best to find out for you. Other than that, guys, as I always say, please take care of yourself, take care of your family, and I'll see you guys all soon. Bye.